Hey, it is 1:20 and I thought I would just talk about some snacks because most people start to think about snacks at about 1 to 2. So one of my clients was talking to me about the fact that she had some cashews in her desk and she'd forgotten to bring lunch, and we had a conversation about that, and then I realized, she's learned so much from working with me that she knew that it wasn't the best choice to dive into her cashews. And I thought, well, most of us, when we go to not post office, when we go to the gas station, if we are on vacation or we're out hiking and we think, oh, we're going to grab one of these packs of snacks, or we're at Costco and get one of these packs of snacks, and we're like, oh, it's got the mega omegas, and it's gluten-free, vegan, cholesterol-free, and it's got all these, trendy, old, foods in it, like walnuts, dried mango, almonds, cranberries, and pumpkin seeds. And so I started thinking about it, and again, a lot of people don't understand that this isn't necessarily the best snack to have. So let's back up a little bit, and when we think about nuts as a snack, now nuts are a great option. Most people, I have a bag of nuts here of just some whole almonds, raw and unsalted. It's 170 calories, it says, for a quarter cup. Now, or 30 grams. Now, if we measure with our cup, like a dry measure cup, it's not the same as weight. Weight is actually more accurate. So, normally we get our bag of nuts and we just grab a handful, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but my handful, whoops, I just dropped one. But my handful looks like this. Yes, ooh, I can't show you. My handful looks like this, right? And I'm sure your handful, depending on how big your palm is or how big or tight your grip is, you think, oh, this is just one serving. When really, I weighed this out before I came in here. This is one serving. This is a quarter cup, and if you notice, the quarter cup isn't even full. This is an actual serving. I don't know if I can do this here. This is what our handful, oopsie, I just dropped one. This is what our handful should look like of nuts serving. Now, we think about the serving size of nuts, and my hand size, your grip size is a little different, and each of them, whatever. But does that really matter? Well, it does, because just this little cup, okay, not my fist size, but this little cup right here is 170 calories. Tell me this little cup is going to keep you full and keep you satisfied. Now, if it does, cool, that's great, and you have great self-control, and I don't. And most of Americans and most Western culture doesn't. This is one serving of almonds for 170 calories. Now, remember, these are the dry, or the unsalted and raw, so they aren't even like fancy nuts, okay? I need to pick up all these nuts when I'm done. So that was 170 calories just for that. If that satisfies you and makes you feel happy and full and whatever for your one snack in the afternoon, that's great. But then there's this. This one has great marketing like we talked about before. And when you look on the back, it says 200 calories. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up because I know I have a kid that will eat it, so it doesn't really matter. And apparently I can't open this appropriately while I'm on the camera. So let's just think about this. I'm gonna pour this in my hand. Okay, a couple of seeds fell. I'm gonna tilt the camera down again. 200 calories, is this worth 200 calories to you? How long will you stay satisfied and full off of this 200 calories? If it works for you and it's fine, so be it. Keep it, do your thing, that's fine. That I know would not satisfy me because it does have some salt, which is going to make me thirsty and think I want more. It's going to have some dried fruit, which dried fruit is essentially kind of like eating, I might as well have a gummy worm, not because of the nutrition. I get it, there's more nutrients inside and vitamins inside of the dried cranberries and the dried mangoes, but it will trigger me to think I need more. Now, what would I choose instead? So if these two are not viable options for me to keep me full for the amount of calories, I just went ahead and used the 200 calorie mark. For 200 calories, I can have this whole thing of red grapes that I've weighed out. It's 150 grams of red grapes and a whole package of bone broth. Now, I know some people aren't into bone broth or into that kind of thing. I am. It has 80 calories. This one has 80 calories for this whole thing. I love this brand. I do have a coupon code if you are interested, but that's not why I'm talking about this at all. This brand, you can just warm it up or just drink it cold, and it tastes like you're drinking soup that's been sitting on the stove for a long time. So I love this brand, but what I want you to know too is that this bag is 20 grams of protein, and then I've got my carbs and fat from here. And this juice, just simply the volume, not juice, this broth, simply the volume difference of this versus this and this for the same amount of calories. Let's be real. When we make our choices for snacks, choose your snack wisely. Don't waste, so just like finances and money, don't waste $1 on a piddly toy. You know, we don't want our kids to waste $1 on a piddly toy that's going to break right away. We'd rather them save that dollar or invest that dollar in something that's going to last a little longer, maybe a wooden toy of some sort, right? Think of this as a dollar store type. Whoops. Think about this as a dollar store. This one, or this one is like, you know, am I going to spend my money or my caloric budget properly or well, not necessarily properly, but well, and am I going to be satisfied? Or would I rather feel fuller and take up more space and nourish me a little bit longer? So just some help this afternoon on your snack choices and why we think about these things that quick and easy can oftentimes cost a lot more in the end. I hope this helps some. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments.